Hey, wanna hear a story?
Do I have to?
So there was this guy named Mark. He was the handsome, most genuine person in the entire world.
Is that supposed to be you?
That's irrelevant.
He's the star of the Ultimate Frisbee team. Just everything about him was so cool. He was one of the section leaders in marching band, and he just had everything going for him. But he was missing one thing, and that one thing was a beautiful girl. Now, he's been checking out this girl since way back when in the day, middle school, 2012. He really liked this girl, and they just never had a class together. But this year was different. They had a class, and they sat right next to each other the whole time. So he got to become so close with her, and he was just so excited to be sitting next to her. So he thought, I'm gonna ask her to one of the biggest dances at school, homecoming. So he asked around to a lot of people, a lot of guys around. He wanted to see if anybody else was thinking about asking this girl. Her name was Mary. Her name was Mary. And unfortunately, the star of the rival Ultimate Frisbee team, whose name was Park, was also super cool and was thinking about asking her as well. So Mark went up to Park and said, Park, my man, who you asking to the dance? And that's when Park replied, I was thinking about asking Mary. She's the prettiest girl for the hottest guy. But Mark was not having that, so he challenged Park to a rap battle. That's right, a rap battle. 3 o'clock, flagpole. Be there or be square. So 3 o'clock rolls around. Mark and Park meet at the flagpole. And right away, it starts. This was the craziest rap battle anyone has ever seen at school. There were flames flying left and right, and next thing you know, the flagpole was on fire. Mark was spitting fire, Park was spitting fire, but in the end of the most amazing rap battle of all time, Park ran away crying. And much to Mark's surprise, the principal rolled up. She had the most angry face on, like she was about to just end everyone standing there. So the principal called Mark into the office and said, after she closed the door, Mark, that was the greatest rap I've ever heard. Why aren't you a professional rapper? Mark said, sorry, principal, but I gotta work on my Ultimate Frisbee career first. So after signing a couple things with the principal for a recording company, the principal let him go. So back to Mary. Mark went around talking to her best friends on how to ask her out. So he went up to one of them and said, hey, how do I ask her out? And that's when she said, well, Mary loves sweet things, chocolate, candy, the whole sweet things. So if you say anything about being sweet to her, then she'll definitely say yes. So Mark took that and ran with it. He ran down the hallway, turned the corner, looking for Mary, and finally found her in the lobby and said, hey, sweetie, want to go to homecoming? And Mary almost fainted right there because she loved sweet things. And of course she said yes. Mark was so happy, he scored the date and some digits and then went back home. A couple days later, a few hours before the dance, he's just illin' with the boys. You know, getting dressed, getting so spiffy with his bow tie and his suit jacket. You know he's so excited for the dance, but he's a little nervous, so the guys give him some advice. One of the men says, hey, hold her hand. Another guy says, just give her a good time. And the last guy says, give her a big ol' handshake. So he pulls up in a new whip to Mary's house, knocks on the door, and right away there's her dad. Her dad is one of the biggest, mean-looking guys out there, so Mark is a little intimidated. But her dad is one of the nicest guys as well. So he says, Mark, take good care of Mary and have fun, but not too much fun. Then gives him a little wink. So they roll up to the dance together. Mark and Mary, just so excited to be there, and the night starts off amazing. Mark and Mary are having a great time playing games and dancing it up on the floor. Nobody else knew this, but Mark was actually an amazing dancer. He got so into dancing that he had like 5 circles around him. Everybody just wanted to see his moves. Then, Mary got a little too close to Mark when he was dancing, and Mark knocked her right down on the floor. Everybody was screaming. Most people were screaming. So then, one person says, Mark, get her something to drink. She's about to wake up, and she needs to be hydrated. So Mark runs over to the drink spot. He sees the punch bowl, and he gets there, and just in time, there is no punchline.
Thank you. So, sweetie, want to go to homecoming?